MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Alek Manoah gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1. As a slider waved at and missed. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Martinez, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yeah. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hey, 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Brandon Brewery will bat next. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 11. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brewery stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1, and he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Choi, originally from South Korea. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So here's Kevin Keermeyer. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Choi leads off second with one gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Full count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Willy Adams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The set and the 1-0.
Ball, inside.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Two and 0 now.
Ball 1.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that's the first out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Here's Randall Grichik. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 28 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Keermeyer's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Garrett Stubbs, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Popped him up. Guerrero waits on it. 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
So striding in, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two and two the count. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Stubbs rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score and the Rays tie it. We're all square at one apiece. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Meadows.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Runner at second here with one man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That one's in there. 3-1. Line drive to left. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball. 2-2 to count.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For Toronto, the right fielder, Derrick Fisher.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball in.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Mourinho, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Keermeyer is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fisher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Brandon Brewery would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to bat next, it'll be Brandon Brewery. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here's the 2-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Kevin Keermeyer as we begin the top of the 4th.
Kevin Keermeyer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Keermeyer averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Keermeyer now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up. At the track, the wall, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
At the plate, Willie Adams. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Shaw is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Softly hit to short. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Tampa's taking a 2-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Teoscar.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichik saunters into the batter's box next. First offering on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Fastball well outside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Iglesias, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, at a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfro.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfro.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Scorched to third, right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Shaw, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Derrick Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch on its way. Gabriel Mourinho will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Adams picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. Wilmer Font takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 63, Wilmer.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. Outside. Ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Kevin Keermeyer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Willie Adams. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Fisher's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Now batting, Daniel Robertson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rays strand just the one. They still lead it 2-1. Andrew Kittredge enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Stubbs is under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Brandon Brewery.
At the plate, Brandon Brewery, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. A 1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now here's the pitch.
Inside ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfro will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Choi has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Our score remains 2-1. At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. That's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room, let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Striding into the box, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Aaron Loup gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Aaron Loup.
Teoscar Hernandez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Loup has seen his role change, with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichik saunters into the batter's box next. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt, as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. One and 2 now, as that one's fouled off. Has a look. Now the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
One out and a runner on second base. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
38. Callas.
Derrick Fisher will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Jose has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Jose playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Gabriel Mourinho. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Thomas Pannone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now a drive by Renfro. This is hit well out to left. Gurriel is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Striding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hanon features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Kevin Keermeyer waits on deck. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Keermeyer.
Stepping in, Kevin Keermeyer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready once again, Brandon Brewery, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Adams scoops it up to Iglesias for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Pitch on the way.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Justin Miller enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in once again, Willie Adams. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Miller, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Daniel Robertson is at the plate as he looks at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but, boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 14, Garrett Stubbs.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. He went deep last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Iglesias brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
So digging in now, Jose Martinez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled off. A man on third with 2 down. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's now 4-1 Tampa. Jose Alvarado enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Again, another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Stubbs recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another chance? Randall Grichik. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Alvarado, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Choi is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready now, Travis Shaw. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping into the box, Derrick Fisher. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Blake Snell earned his 9th win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.